Back in 2022, there was a period of my life where I woke up at 5 a.m. every single day, and the first thing I did was meditate for 30 minutes. It was probably one of the most productive periods that I'd ever experienced, and I had just started my self-improvement journey back then. Honestly, when I meditated, I felt deeply connected to something greater within and outside myself. But lately, I've fallen off, and I haven't been consistent with the mindfulness habits that used to keep me grounded. In one of my previous running vlogs, I made a promise. I said that meditation was going to become a non-negotiable part of my day again. And this video, this is me keeping that vow. I recently downloaded the Waking Up app again. I'm in no way affiliated or sponsored with them in any way. This is an unmonetized channel. I actually found this app through the Andrew Huberman podcast. He's a neuroscientist who has great guests, and I highly recommend you guys checking him out because there's podcasts with a ton of valuable information out there. I just want to say that this app does have a subscription, but the beautiful thing about it and why I'm recommending it to you guys is you can literally request a scholarship. All you have to do is email them and you can get a 6-month scholarship with no charge. So you can get a 6-month free scholarship, which I've actually done as well. And if I find it useful, then I will be paying the annual subscription for it. And there's another meditation app that I first started my meditation journey with, which is Medito. It's a crowdsourced app. This one's completely free. You don't have to write any sponsored scholarship email for them. But the Waking Up app is just so much better because it's just a lot more in-depth. They have a lot more resources, and just the way the app is structured is great. Like here, as you guys see, I'm on meditation 6 right now. I'm gonna start from meditation 1 again, but let me quickly show you guys. And the beautiful thing is it teaches you more than meditation, it teaches you about mindfulness. And if you're a beginner into meditation, I believe personally that guided meditation is the best way to go about it, because meditation, like any other skill, comes through deliberate practice. Meditation is very hard in the beginning, and it really takes practice and consistent effort, showing up for yourself, starting small and then building up. For example, in 2022, I didn't start off meditating 30 minutes a day. For the first week, I literally meditated for only maybe like 3 minutes a day. Then I increased it to 5 minutes the following week. Then I went to 10 minutes a day the next week. Then I went to 15 minutes, and I went to 20 minutes, all the way until I got to 30 minutes a day. But then when I was at 30 minutes a day, it was pure bliss. And I'm trying to cultivate that habit again. So I'm gonna play you guys a little bit of day 1 so you can just hear what he has to say. And like I said, I'm not sponsored by this at all.
Welcome to the Waking Up app. I want to take a few minutes to give you a sense of what you'll experience here. The purpose of Waking Up isn't just to help you meditate. It's to help you live a more fulfilling life altogether. To that end, there's no shortage of resources you can explore in the app, including dozens of conversations with philosophers, scholars, and contemplatives. There's a wide range of courses with highly regarded meditation teachers. There are discussions about psychedelics and sleep and happiness. There are lessons on stoicism, effective altruism, time management, and more. And the list of topics we cover is always growing. But I encourage you to start here with our introductory meditation course, which may differ in a number of ways from other meditation resources you might have used. The course is structured in a step-by-step way over several weeks. Meditation isn't a quick fix. It's a practice. It's a growing perspective, really, that you train in and become more familiar with over time. The course alternates between theory, lessons that explain the why of meditation, and practice, the meditation sessions themselves. So you're not just learning to meditate, you're also learning to incorporate the insights you're gaining into your daily life. The meditation technique you'll be using is a form of what's commonly referred to as mindfulness. But with our approach, we're not merely helping you calm down or reduce your stress in the moment. You may very well experience those benefits, but really we're teaching you how to observe the nature of your own mind so that you can discover some fundamental truths about it. Your mind, after all.
And I'm not going to play any more right now. If you guys are interested in that, I'm going to leave the links below for both the Medito app and the Waking Up app in the description. But I highly suggest you get the Waking Up app. Like I said, you can get it without a subscription, 6 months scholarship, not affiliated anyway. I'm just sharing the resources that have helped me and that I'm passionate about. And I will probably continue to do that in the future of this channel. I have no plans on monetizing this. I'm not going to be selling a course. I'm not going to be coaching or mentoring anybody. That's not my gist. I'm interested in getting into tech and studying computer science. So I'm just sharing the resources that have helped me in my personal journey of sobriety, of mindfulness, and becoming a better person overall, because I feel like information and knowledge should be shared for free. I'm a big fan of Aaron Swartz, if any of you guys know who that is.
There's sort of these two polarizing perspectives, right? Everything is great. The internet has created all this freedom and liberty and everything's going to be fantastic. Or everything is terrible. The internet has created all these tools for cracking down and spying and, controlling what we say. And the thing is, both are true, right? The internet has done both. And both are kind of amazing and astonishing. And which one will win out in the long run is up to us. It doesn't make sense to say, oh, one is doing better than the other. They're both true. And it's up to us which ones we emphasize and which ones we take advantage of, because they're both there and they're both always.
He was a big fundamental believer in the free information of knowledge as well. And the reason I'm passionate about this app and I'm truly preaching about this app is because they also believe that growth shouldn't be gatekept. So if you're interested, like I said, you can apply for a scholarship 6 months completely free. So for the next 30 days, I'll be using this app daily to rewire my brain, reset my nervous system, and reconnect with my presence. Because alongside exercise, meditation has been one of the most powerful tools I've ever used to combat intrusive thoughts, to quiet the chaos, and to actually be here in the now and the present moment. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, I'm currently undergoing my evaluation for ADHD and have sobered up from substance abuse. So now adding meditation to my routine and adding these mindfulness habits as well feels more necessary than ever, because exercise alone isn't enough. And to really regain control of my mind, I need to create the tools and foster the coping mechanisms that are going to help me stay sober and thrive from my day-to-day life with ADHD if I do get diagnosed, which I really think I will be, but I'm not going to really speak that much on that until I get the medical diagnosis from a professional. And in order to remain sober and just be functioning, I need to have these coping mechanisms that are going to help me stay grounded and just help me deal with intrusive thoughts, help me deal with my emotions, and like I mentioned, just help me become the best version of myself from my day-to-day life. So this is going to be day one of me beginning daily meditation for the next 30 days in order to help me cultivate this habit once again and really solidify it into my daily routine. And I really hope this video inspired some of you to meditate. It's such a useful tool. Back in the day, I thought meditation was just hocus pocus. I really scuffed it off and I laughed at it. It wasn't really until I changed my outlook and approach to it and had a more open-minded view about it and gave it a shot that I realized all the benefits that it brought. Meditation is such a powerful tool, especially in today's modern age where digital distractions and dopamine are so readily and easily available at the scroll and click of a button or tap of a finger on your phone. I'm someone who's addicted to social media a little bit as well. Like I find myself scrolling on Instagram reels way too long in my free time, and where 30 minutes, sometimes an hour or more passes by just like that. This video and the practice of meditation is just a way for me to reclaim focus and regain control of my mind and really stay grounded and present. Because focus, sustained focus, is one of the most powerful attributes a person can cultivate. And this is one of the tools to do it. You can meditate virtually anywhere in the world, and that's the beautiful thing about it. You don't need anything. You can do it for free. I feel like the social media age that we live in right now is really designed to fracture our attention, and just reclaiming it and regaining that stillness and that clarity, there's nothing more powerful than that, because then you can really focus on yourself and you can achieve your goals. It's through sustained focus and action that your life will change. And I'm speaking more to myself here than maybe you guys. I kind of make these videos mainly for myself. I hope through making these videos and sharing free resources that I can inspire you guys to change your lives as well, because I'm just going to share what's helped me. And like I said, I'm not here to ever push any courses. I'm not here to ever, I might monetize the channel if it hits the watch time, right? But I'm not gonna deliberately sell you guys on any products or anything that I don't believe in. If I'm honestly speaking, I just want to share resources that are completely free, because I don't want there to be any paid subscription. I don't think this channel's even close to getting any sponsorships or deals or anything like that. So I'm just gonna be sharing free resources that you guys can use to better your life. Because if I can help do that, then we can just make the world a better place one action at a time. And I think there's nothing more fulfilling than that to me, to be honest. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is growth over perfection. And remember, every action you take, every decision you make is a vote for your future self. So ask yourself, who do you want to be? And remember that the sun always rises even through the darkest of nights. Okay, peace.